Top 25 PMO Manager Interview Questions and Answers. In this video, we will explore the essential questions commonly asked in PMO Manager interviews. Whether you're a candidate preparing for an interview or an employer seeking to assess potential hires, this guide will provide valuable insights. We will also provide comprehensive answers to help you understand the expectations for this pivotal role. By familiarizing yourself with these questions, you can enhance your readiness and confidence in the interview process. 1. Can you describe your experience in establishing and managing a PMO within an organization? Establishing a PMO involved assessing organizational needs, defining processes, and aligning projects with strategic goals. I initiated stakeholder engagement sessions to gather requirements and establish buy-in. Implementing standardized methodologies, we achieved consistency in project execution and reporting. I focused on building a skilled team through training and mentoring, fostering a culture of collaboration. Regular reviews and performance metrics help track progress and identify areas for improvement. This approach resulted in increased project success rates and enhanced stakeholder satisfaction across the organization. 2. How do you ensure project governance and compliance across multiple projects? Ensuring project governance and compliance across multiple projects involves establishing a robust framework that includes clear policies, processes, and guidelines. I implement regular project audits and reviews to monitor adherence to these standards. Communication channels are maintained for transparency, enabling teams to report challenges. I also utilize project management tools that allow for real-time tracking of compliance metrics. Training sessions on governance best practices are conducted for project managers, fostering a culture of accountability and compliance within the organization. 3. Describe a time when you managed a project that faced significant risks. How did you mitigate those risks? In a software development project, we encountered significant risks due to tight deadlines and evolving client requirements. To address these challenges, I implemented a risk management strategy that involved identifying risks early through brainstorming sessions and feedback loops with the team. We created a risk register and prioritized risks based on their potential impact. Regular check-ins allowed us to reassess risks and adjust our approach as needed. We also established clear communication channels with stakeholders to manage expectations and adapt to changes swiftly. This proactive approach enabled us to deliver the project on time while maintaining quality. 4. How do you prioritize projects and resources when multiple initiatives compete for the same resources? When prioritizing projects, I employ a systematic approach that includes assessing strategic alignment, urgency, and resource availability. First, I engage stakeholders to identify the organization's strategic goals, ensuring projects align with those objectives. I then evaluate each project's potential impact and urgency, using a scoring system to rank them. Resource allocation is determined based on project priority and capacity, balancing short-term needs with long-term goals. Regular reviews allow for adjustments as priorities shift, ensuring that we remain responsive and effective in meeting organizational demands. 5. What project management methodologies have you implemented in your PMO, and why? In my PMO, I have implemented several project management methodologies, including Agile, Waterfall, and hybrid approaches. Agile is particularly effective for projects requiring flexibility and rapid iterations, allowing teams to adapt to changing requirements. The waterfall methodology is used for projects with well-defined phases and deliverables, ensuring clarity and structure. I adopt a hybrid approach when projects involve both stable and dynamic elements, combining the strengths of each methodology. This tailored approach helps enhance project delivery, stakeholder satisfaction, and the ability to respond to varying project needs. 6. How do you measure and report on the success and performance of projects under your PMO? To measure and report on project success and performance, I utilize key performance indicators, KPIs, tailored to each project's goals. This includes metrics such as project completion rates, budget adherence, and stakeholder satisfaction. Regular status reports and dashboards provide visibility into progress, allowing for timely adjustments. I also conduct post-project evaluations to assess outcomes against initial objectives. Engaging stakeholders through regular updates ensures transparency, fostering trust and collaborative feedback, which enhances future project planning and execution. 7. Can you discuss how you manage stakeholder expectations and communication across diverse teams? Managing stakeholder expectations requires proactive communication and structured engagement. I begin by identifying all stakeholders and understanding their needs and concerns. Regular updates through tailored communication channels help keep everyone informed. I hold periodic check-ins and use visual project management tools to visualize progress. Actively seeking feedback allows me to adjust expectations accordingly. Additionally, fostering a culture of openness encourages team members to voice concerns, ensuring that issues are addressed promptly and collaboratively. This approach strengthens relationships and aligns project objectives with stakeholder needs. 8. How do you handle conflicts within project teams or between stakeholders? Handling conflicts requires a structured approach. First, I actively listen to all parties involved to understand their perspectives and concerns. Open communication is essential. I encourage team members to express their viewpoints in a safe environment. Next, I facilitate a discussion to identify common goals and encourage collaboration. If necessary, I mediate the conversation, focusing on solutions rather than assigning blame. Finally, I document the resolution and ensure follow-up to prevent future conflicts. This approach fosters a positive team dynamic and enhances project outcomes. 9. Describe your approach to managing changes in project scope while keeping projects on track. Managing changes in project scope requires a structured approach. First, I ensure that any proposed changes are documented and clearly articulated. I then assess the impact of the change on timelines, resources, and costs. Engaging stakeholders early in the process is crucial, as their input helps in understanding the necessity and implications of the change. Once evaluated, I prioritize changes based on their alignment with project goals. Communication is key. I keep the team informed about adjustments, ensuring everyone remains aligned and focused on delivering the project's objectives. Regular reviews help monitor the project's progress against the new scope. 10. How do you ensure effective collaboration and communication between project teams and other departments? Effective collaboration and communication hinge on establishing clear channels and fostering a culture of openness. Regular cross-department meetings promote alignment, while collaborative tools like project management software facilitate real-time updates. Setting shared objectives can unify teams, ensuring everyone works toward common goals. Encouraging feedback loops allows teams to voice concerns and share insights, enhancing collaboration. Lastly, appointing liaison roles can bridge gaps between departments, ensuring smooth information flow and cohesive teamwork throughout project lifecycles. 11. What tools and software do you use to monitor project progress and performance? To monitor project progress and performance, I utilize a combination of project management tools such as Microsoft Project for scheduling, Trello for task management, and Jira for tracking issues in agile projects. Additionally, I leverage dashboard tools like Power BI or Tableau to visualize key performance indicators, KPIs, and project metrics. These tools enable real-time updates and facilitate collaboration among team members. Regular reviews of these metrics help in identifying potential delays or resource bottlenecks early, allowing for timely interventions. 12. Can you share an example of how you used data and metrics to improve project outcomes? In a recent project, I implemented a dashboard that tracked key performance indicators such as project timelines, budget adherence, and resource allocation. By analyzing this data weekly, I identified that certain tasks were consistently behind schedule due to resource constraints. With this insight, I reallocated resources and adjusted timelines to better match team capabilities. As a result, we improved project delivery by 20% and enhanced stakeholder satisfaction. Data-driven decisions allowed us to proactively address issues and optimize performance, leading to better outcomes for the project. 13. How do you stay updated with the latest trends and best practices in project management? Staying updated with the latest trends and best practices in project management involves a multifaceted approach. I regularly attend industry conferences and webinars, where I can learn from thought leaders and network with peers. Subscribing to relevant journals, blogs, and newsletters helps me keep abreast of new methodologies and tools. Additionally, I participate in professional organizations, which often provide resources and training opportunities. Engaging in online forums and discussions allows me to exchange insights with other professionals, ensuring that my knowledge remains current and applicable. 14. Describe a complex project you managed and how you ensured it stayed on schedule and within budget. Managing a complex IT infrastructure upgrade, I employed a detailed project plan that outlined key milestones and resource allocation. Regular status meetings were held to track progress and address issues promptly. I utilized project management software for real-time updates, which allowed for quick adjustments in resource allocation when unforeseen challenges arose. By fostering open communication among stakeholders and maintaining a focus on critical tasks, I ensured adherence to the timeline and budget constraints, ultimately delivering the project successfully and meeting all requirements. 15. How do you facilitate lessons learned and continuous improvement within your PMO? Facilitating lessons learned and continuous improvement within a PMO involves establishing a structured process for capturing insights from completed projects. Regularly scheduled retrospective meetings allow team members to discuss what worked well and what didn't. This information is documented and shared with all stakeholders to promote transparency. Additionally, implementing a knowledge management system can help archive lessons learned for future reference. Encouraging a culture of openness and learning enables teams to adapt and enhance their project management practices, ultimately driving better outcomes in future initiatives. 16. What strategies do you use to build trust and credibility with your project teams and stakeholders? Building trust and credibility requires consistent communication, transparency, and accountability. I prioritize open dialogue, ensuring that team members and stakeholders feel heard and valued. Regular updates and feedback sessions help maintain alignment and address concerns promptly. Demonstrating reliability by delivering on commitments fosters confidence in my leadership. Additionally, acknowledging team efforts and celebrating successes cultivates a positive environment. By being approachable and empathetic, I create a foundation where team members feel comfortable sharing challenges, leading to stronger collaboration and relationships. 17. How do you manage vendor and contractor relationships to ensure project success? Managing vendor and contractor relationships is critical for project success. I establish clear communication channels and set expectations from the outset. Regular check-ins help maintain alignment on deliverables and timelines. I also prioritize fostering a collaborative environment, encouraging feedback and open dialogue. This approach builds trust and allows for quick resolution of issues. Additionally, I utilize performance metrics to assess vendor contributions and ensure accountability. By creating win-win scenarios, I aim to strengthen partnerships that support project objectives. 18. Can you explain your experience with Agile project management and how you have implemented Agile practices? My experience with Agile project management spans several successful implementations across diverse teams. I have facilitated the adoption of Scrum and Kanban methodologies, focusing on iterative development and continuous feedback. By conducting regular sprint planning, daily stand-ups, and retrospectives, teams improved collaboration and adaptability. I also emphasized the importance of product backlogs and user stories to prioritize work effectively. Training sessions and workshops help team members understand Agile principles, enhancing their ability to deliver high-quality results while responding swiftly to changing requirements. 19. How do you approach risk management at the portfolio level? Risk management at the portfolio level involves a comprehensive assessment of risks across all projects. I start by identifying potential risks and categorizing them based on impact and likelihood. This allows for prioritization and focused mitigation strategies. Regular reviews and updates are essential, enabling adjustments as project dynamics change. Engaging stakeholders in risk discussions fosters a proactive culture. I also implement risk-sharing strategies when appropriate, ensuring that risks are collaboratively managed and mitigated across projects for optimal outcomes. 20. Describe your experience working with steering committees or governance boards. Steering committees and governance boards play a crucial role in project oversight and alignment with organizational goals. In my previous role, I worked closely with these bodies to present project updates, risks, and mitigation strategies. I facilitated meetings, ensuring all stakeholders had a voice. By establishing clear communication channels, I helped clarify expectations and foster collaboration. This approach enabled informed decision-making and enhanced project support. Regular feedback loops with the committees ensured alignment and adaptability throughout the project lifecycle, ultimately contributing to successful outcomes. 21. How do you ensure alignment of projects with organizational strategic goals? To ensure alignment of projects with organizational strategic goals, I begin by thoroughly understanding the organization's vision and objectives. This involves engaging with key stakeholders to gain insights into priority areas. I establish a clear project selection process that evaluates potential projects based on their alignment with strategic goals. Regular reviews and updates are conducted to assess project progress and realign initiatives as necessary. Additionally, I promote ongoing communication among project teams and leadership, fostering a culture where strategic objectives remain at the forefront of project planning and execution. 22. Can you give an example of how you resolved a major conflict or challenge in a project? In a project aimed at implementing a new software system, a significant conflict arose between the IT team and the project stakeholders regarding timelines and deliverables. To address this, I organized a conflict resolution meeting where both parties could voice their concerns. I facilitated open communication, allowing each side to present their perspectives. By clarifying project goals and aligning expectations, we reached a compromise that involved adjusting timelines and reallocating resources. This collaborative approach fostered teamwork, leading to the successful completion of the project within the revised schedule. 23. How do you coach and develop project managers and team members within your PMO? Coaching project managers and team members involves personalized development plans tailored to individual strengths and weaknesses. I conduct regular one-on-one sessions to discuss goals, provide feedback, and identify growth opportunities. Workshops and training sessions are organized to enhance skills in areas such as risk management, communication, and stakeholder engagement. I encourage mentorship by pairing less experienced members with seasoned professionals, fostering a collaborative learning environment. This approach not only builds competencies but also boosts team morale and cohesion, ultimately enhancing project outcomes. 24. What is your approach to resource capacity planning across multiple projects? Resource capacity planning across multiple projects involves assessing current resource availability, understanding project demands, and aligning them effectively. I begin by analyzing the skills and availability of resources within the organization. Utilizing project management tools, I can visualize workloads and identify potential bottlenecks. Engaging with project managers ensures that I gather insights regarding peak periods and critical tasks. Regularly revisiting and adjusting resource allocations helps maintain balance. This proactive approach minimizes risks of overloading team members while optimizing productivity across projects. 25. How do you handle reporting and communication to senior leadership and executives? In managing reporting and communication with senior leadership, I prioritize clarity and brevity. I create concise dashboards that highlight key performance indicators and project statuses, ensuring that all relevant information is readily available. Regular updates are scheduled, aligning with their preferences for frequency and detail. I also tailor presentations to focus on strategic implications and decisions needed, fostering engagement and ensuring alignment with organizational goals. Open lines of communication are maintained for any urgent issues or concerns, allowing for timely resolutions and informed decision-making. In this video, we've covered the top 25 PMO Manager interview questions and their answers, equipping you with valuable insights to excel in your upcoming interviews. Whether you're a seasoned professional or new to the role, understanding these questions will enhance your preparation and boost your confidence. We hope this information helps you stand out and secure the position you desire. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more content that will aid your career journey. Thank you for watching.